Detroit returns to Little Caesars Arena tonight, and the standings have officially turned. After the loss to Carolina and a Tampa Bay win pulling them even in points, the Red Wings are now behind in the Atlantic due to games played. Tampa holds a game in hand, which means Detroit has already lost control of third place just for the moment. This is no longer about protecting position. This is about stopping the slide before it becomes something bigger. Florida remains steady at the top of the Atlantic, while Toronto still holds second, and Tampa has surged into third place. And now Detroit finds itself needing a response in a game it is expected to win. This is what makes tonight so dangerous. Utah is not Carolina. This is not a structured, suffocating opponent. This is a game where Detroit should control pace, lean on its offense, and dictate the flow from the opening shift. But we just saw what happens when Detroit falls behind early. Against Carolina, they chased the game all night and never fully recovered. From this position, with the standings tightening and the deadline pressure building, they cannot afford a repeat. This is a response game in every sense, not just in effort, not just in scoring, in structure, discipline, and control. Because right now, Detroit is not climbing toward the top of the division. They are trying to climb back into position. And if they do not start that climb tonight, the margin for error starts to disappear very quickly. This is exactly the type of game that defines the final 20 of the regular season. Stratman Hockey is with you. Red Wing Hockey is here. Utah at Detroit, coming up next. Welcome in here at Little Caesars Arena. Stratman Hockey with you for another game of the 24-25 regular season. We're winding down here. This is game number 62 for Detroit as they're heading into the final 20 of the regular season. Let's get the starting lineups. We'll get right into the game here between the Utah Hockey Club and the Detroit Red Wings. Starting lineup for Utah. They've got Logan Cooley centering Clayton Keller and Nick Schmaltz. Back on defense, they've got Mikhail Sergachev and John Marino. The Red Wings move up their second line. That'll be Larkin with Casper and Raymond. They've been the second line for a number of games. They're moving up to the top spot here tonight with Sherratt and Sider back on defense. For Detroit, the goaltenders, Karel Vejmelka. Karel Vejmelka. I got it, I swear. Vejmelka for Utah. Again, Utah, the former Arizona Coyotes. This is their first year in Utah, the Utah Hockey Club. We don't know this yet, but next year they'll become the Utah Mammoth. And they play their games in Salt Lake City after being in Arizona for many, many years. Prior to that, Winnipeg. So Karel Vejmelka. I'm going to write that down. Vejmelka. Alex Lyons and Nets again for Detroit here tonight. We're getting ready to roll here. Teams are out there. Cooley against Larkin in the opening faceoff circle. Cooley wins that faceoff. And we're underway here from Little Caesars Arena. Welcome in here to Stratman Hockey. Sergachev has possession of the puck. He's moving with it. Works it right side here. Schmaltz, he's up over the line now. Gets around Casper. He's going to get a chance down low. That one's going to be knocked away. Early shot and a save by Lyon here. Working it back is Casper through center ice. Casper, he's going to move. He's got a breakaway opportunity. He's all the way in. This one's kicked away by Vejmelka. And now Sergachev will turn it back for Utah. Early penalty coming here to Detroit. Sider's going to go. As Utah was moving back. It's going to be a penalty shot. Early. By a gentleman who does not typically get penalty shot opportunities. going to be Sergachev. So Sider had hooked down Sergachev heading to the net. And results in a penalty shot opportunity. Sergachev will skate in from center ice. He makes a move. That one's going to be turned away. We're going to get a face-off to the right of Lyon now. No goal on the attempt by Sergachev. Puck is dropped and won by Detroit this time. Sider will try to skate out with it. Gets it up center ice. Here's Larkin back into the zone. He's all the way back in. That one's going to be knocked away by Vejmelka. And now Clayton Keller will skate back for the Utah Hockey Club. Another penalty coming, looks like. Let's see if this will actually amount to one. Yeah, Raymond's going to go. This will be a power play opportunity for Utah.
Detroit penalty to number 23, Lucas Raymond, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 2:40.
End up being just outside of the Red Wing zone. Utah wins that face-off here. Sergachev will skate with it, try to work it into the zone. They get it up over the line. There's a pass down low to Cooley. He's going to get a chance here. That one is in on net. What a save by Lyon on a chance by Logan Cooley. It's picked up by Casper off that save and worked out to center ice. A couple good opportunities for Utah early in this game. Puck is given away. Larkin takes it away from Keller. Fires it all the way back down the ice. Good aggressive penalty killing by Detroit here. Skating back is Keller one more time. Got to the line and Sider met him. Took it away. Drove it down the ice. Penalty's over. Just like that. Raymond's back. Well, the second liners will be out there as Utah has possession of it. No score here. It's over 5 minutes into this first period. Kerfoot skates with it. Works it cross ice. Here's Gunther back into the Red Wing zone. Dylan Gunther. He gets a shot on net there. That's going to be kicked away. Loose puck is picked up by the offense there. Hayton has it. He'll fire it in. That one's going to be knocked to the corner. It's picked up there by DeBrincat as the Wings will try to move it out. It's knocked down at center ice. Taken back by Kerfoot the other way. He's into the zone now. His shot is kicked away. And now Johansson for Detroit. Knocked down at the line. Gunther kept it in. Tried to get around Johansson. Delayed penalty coming again here to Detroit. That one's going to be gloved down on a shot by Gunther. Johansson's going to go. Utah will get another power play early in this one. They're 0 for 1 now. Again, not a great showing out here tonight so far for Detroit. Couple of chances, but nothing super dangerous. They need to come out and dominate. They haven't done it so far.
Detroit penalty to number 20, Albert Johansson, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 7:20.
So Johansson is in for roughing. Faceoff's going to be deep in the wing zone this time, to the left of Lyon. Utah wins that faceoff. Puck back to Kesselring. He'll fire it from there and they score. Power play goal. Kesselring with the goal here on his first shot of the game. That'll be his 7th goal of the season, and Utah takes an early 1-0 lead. You give a team a chance, and this is what happens. Play with fire. You're going to get burned sometimes. It's unbelievable what we have seen prior to these last 2 games. Hayton will get the only assist on a goal by Michael Kessering. Utah has an early 1-0 lead. Puck back to center ice. Wings win it. Comfort will take it. Skates with it. Works it left side. Here's Kane. He's going to move in on the breakaway. He's all the way in. Kane with a shot and a glove save. Vejmelka will hold on. That was the best chance of the game for Detroit so far. And Vejmelka had an answer for it. Third liners will be out there here. We're 8 minutes into this game. Christian Fischer with an early lead. Who had been in the lineup the last few games. So Carter Mazur is going to be in the lineup on the 4th line tonight in his place. And Rasmussen's in place of Eleno. He's out there centering this 3rd line. Face off to the right of Vejmelka between McBain and Rasmussen. McBain wins it. Works it to Mata. He'll try to skate it out. Mata works up center ice. Josh Doan now skating in. His shot is blocked. It's picked up by Tarasenko. They'll turn it back the other way. He's got Soderblom with him. They're into the zone. His shot is going to be blocked in front. Bounces back to Josh Doan. And they'll try to turn it back again. Knocked down at the line. Soderblom took possession. That's a shot there that Vejmelka was able to handle. Dursey took it back. Try to pass it up to center ice. It's knocked down. Hull will grab it. The 4th liners will be out there. 1-0 Utah. Just over halfway done here in this first. Sherratt has it for the Wings. Try to work it right side. Try to get it to Mazur. Taken back by Carcone for Utah. Knocked down at center ice. Mazur will skate it back into the zone. Getting his first chance here. Mazur gets a shot there. Vejmelka had to make a tough save on a shot by Carter Mazur, getting his first chance this year. Coming back is O'Brien for Utah. He's knocked off the puck. Berggren will turn it back into the zone. Shot there is knocked away. And now Stenlund will try it again for Utah. Kept in at the line. Mazur took possession of it again. That one's going to be kicked away. Couple shots on goal for the youngster. Top liners will be out there. Still 1-0 Utah. Here's Keller with it. Skating. He's back into the Red Wing zone. That one's going to be knocked away. Ended up with a pretty good opportunity there. And Lyon was up for it. Kasper will turn it back. Kept in, though. Schmaltz knocked him off the puck. Delayed penalty coming to Detroit again. Schmaltz with the shot there that's going to be knocked away. Another undisciplined play here. This time it's Sherratt. Utah will get another power play. They just scored on the last one.
Detroit penalty to number 8, Ben Sherratt. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 14:40.
Face off to the left of Lyon. Here. Cooley wins it. Schmaltz with a shot there. Knocked away by Lyon. Grabbed by Kasper. He tried to work it out. It's kept in. Sergachev has possession. Fired in there. That's going to be knocked away. Now Sider has it. He manages to get it out to center ice. Brought back. Here's Nick Schmaltz. He's over the line. Gets around Casper. Takes a shot from there. That's knocked away. Puck bounces to Casper again, and he gets it out to center ice. Utah regrouping. Logan Cooley will skate it back in. It's a shot there. That one's knocked away by Lyon. That was a good chance. Lyon knocked it over to the sideboards. Raymond grabbed it there and knocks it back out. Taken back. Here's Marino. Larkin got it away from him. He lifts it back out. The penalty's over to Sherratt. The Rings kill it off. Still 1-0 Utah. Schmaltz will have possession. He gets back into the Red Wing zone now. Takes a shot from there. That's just over top of the net. Good chance for not. And now Raymond will move it back for Detroit. He's taking advantage of this transition game. He's back into the zone. Shot on net there. That one is knocked away by Vejmelka. Good chance there. Rebound is picked up by Casper. He came in to assist. That one's fired on net, and Vejmelka made the save. Couple of great chances here late for Detroit. Keller the other way. Cooley. They transition back into the wing zone. Another delayed penalty coming. Cooley with a shot on net there. That's knocked away. Rebound's going to be touched up by Detroit. Sider's going for real this time. Fourth power play opportunity for Utah. They have 6 shots already.
Detroit penalty to number 53, Moritz Seider. 2 minutes for high sticking. Time of the penalty, 18-19.
This one will likely carry over just a little bit into the second period if Utah doesn't score here. Face off just outside of the wing zone this time. Power play unit wins it. Sergachev has possession. He'll move into the zone with it. They set up shop. Sergachev will take a long range shot. That one's knocked away. Bounces to Raymond. And he bounces out up the boards and out to center ice. Skating back, here's Cooley. He's up over the line now. Couldn't get past Sherratt. He took it away. He lifts it back out. And this first period's going to end here. One period done here at Little Caesars Arena. Game number 62 for Detroit. Utah leads at 1-0 after 1. We'll be back for the first intermission report here on Stratman Hockey in just a sec. We're back here, first intermission. Different day, same story. Red Wings down after 1-0 this time. Shots in the first period, 16 for Utah, 9 for Detroit. Utah is working on their fourth power play. They did score once. They have 7 shots. The only goal of that first period, Kesselring scored on the power play right off the faceoff, his 7th of the season from Barrett Hayden. And that was at 7:30 of the first, and that's the score. That's where we are right now, heading into the second period. Utah has just the tail end of a carryover power play with Seider in the box as we come back for the second period. Welcome back in here, second period action. Red Wings and the Utah Hockey Club. Cooley wins the faceoff at center ice. Schmaltz will skate it in. Gets a chance here. That one's knocked away. It bounces to Raymond. Sider's back on the ice. Wings will move it out. Got it to center ice, and that was it. Clayton Keller took it away. Turns it back into the zone. That one's kicked away. Another shot there. Now Raymond will try it again. Gets it to Larkin. They're moving back the other way. Larkin's going to move into the zone this time. He gets a shot there. Vejmelka made the save. Rebound. Picked up by Marino for Utah. Couldn't get it out. Kept in. Here's Sherratt. That shot is blocked. Bounces to Keller. He tried to work it out. Still kept in. Raymond this time. He's going to get a chance down low. He'll fire it in on net. What a save there. Vejmelka again. Puck was loose. It's picked up by Larkin. Larkin with a shot. That one's going to be gloved down. Wings killed off that power play. And they're hammering the net. Vejmelka's coming up with the saves. Second liners will be out there early. Here in this second period. Face off to Vejmelka's left this time. One by Detroit. Edvinsson gets a shot off the faceoff. That one's knocked away. Kesselring will scoop it up. Got it out to center ice. It's taken away by Johansson. He works it back the other way. Here's DeBrincat. Delay penalty coming to Utah this time. DeBrincat's up over the line. That one's going to be knocked away. Detroit is going to get a power play here. As Kerfoot goes to the box. Is this where it starts? Is this how it starts, guys? Let's see.
Utah penalty to number 15, Alexander Kerfoot. 2 minutes for high sticky. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes.
Faceoff's going to be in the Utah zone this time. Detroit wins it. Shot off the faceoff there by DeBrincat. It's knocked away. Bounces to Cole, and he'll work it out. Cole took possession of it as the Wings try to move it back in. He bounces it up the boards back into the Wing zone. Wings, unsuccessful here so far. DeBrincat gave it away to Cole again. He worked it back out. This one's not going to work out here. Here's Kane for Detroit. Sticked away from him by Gunther. He works it back out. And the penalty's over. Wings get a shot. Right off the faceoff, and that was it. Kerfoot back on the ice, has possession. Works it to Hayton. They're moving back. He's over the line now. That one's kicked away. Here's DeBrincat back the other way for Detroit. Gets across ice. Here's Kane. He's into the zone. He gets around Gunther. It's back into the zone now. That one's kicked away. Wings moving a little better early on here. There's Kerfoot the other way. Knocked off the puck by DeBrincat. We'll see the third liners out there. 12 minutes left here in the second. Still 1-0 Utah. Tarasenko has it for Detroit. He gave it away. Cross takes it. He's going to move back into the Wing zone now. That one's going to be fired on net. Good save there by Lyon. Lawson Krause got a good chance. Now Soderblom will skate back for Detroit. It's knocked down at center ice, brought back in by McBain. And he'll fire it in there. It's knocked away. Justin Holl for Detroit. Works it back. Here's Rasmussen. Back the other way. Delayed penalty coming again to Utah. Shot here by Rasmussen. It's going to be knocked away. Durzee's going to the box this time.
Utah penalty to number 50, Sean Dursey. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes.
Faceoffs outside of the Utah zone. Detroit wins it. Soderblom will skate with it. Works it to Rasmussen. That chance is going to be knocked away. Bounces to Krause. And he knocks it out. Rasmussen back into the zone again. Try to pass it. It was knocked down by Mata. And he worked it back out to center ice. Another chance for Detroit. Rasmussen back into the zone. That shot's knocked down. It's blocked in front. Picked up by the Red Wings, Tarasenko. His shot is also blocked. This time it's picked up by Gustafsson. His shot is also blocked. My goodness. Utah getting in the way of these shots. They work it back out to center ice. Durzee's back on the ice. They've killed it. Wings 0 for 2 now. Rasmussen back into the zone. It's knocked off the puck by Dursey. And they'll turn it back. Here's McBain. Back into the wing zone. Oh, and Rasmussen took it away. But he gave it away to McBain at center ice. The fourth liners will be out there. It's under 6 left here in the second. Still 1-0 Utah. Stenlund with it. He'll move back into the wing zone. He's up over the line there. That one's kicked away. 22-18 the shots favoring Utah. Strat turns it back the other way. He gets it to Berggren. He's going to move back in on the breakaway. He gets a shot on net, and that one's turned away. Pamelka made it look easy. Carcone will turn it back for Utah. He'll move it back into the zone. He gets around Mazur and Seider. Down low, that one's kicked away. Rebound was picked up there by Detroit. And Mott will skate it back out. He's knocked off the puck. Stenlund will take it away. Brings it back into the wing zone now. Shot on net there is knocked away. Stenlund can't get his own rebound. It's picked up by Mott. And the fourth liners are done. First liners will be out there. Wrapping it up here in the second. Still 1-0 Utah. Larkin has it. Gets it to Kasper. They're back into the zone now. Kasper with a shot there that's knocked away. Clayton Keller will turn it back for Utah. Nice pass. Gets it to Cooley, and Larkin came in and took it away. Good play by the captain. He works it left side. Here's Kasper again. He's all the way back into the zone. He's met there by Marino. He got over the line, and Marino stopped him. Turns it back the other way for Utah. That's a good pass. Here's Keller. He's moving in on the breakaway. He's all the way back in. Shot on net is gloved down by Lyon. On a chance by Clayton Keller. Keeping the Wings in the game here on a tremendous save. That'll lead to a face-off to his right. Utah wins it. Shot there by Marino. It's blocked down in front. Bounces to Seider. He works it out to center ice. Here's Raymond the other way. Delayed penalty coming. Raymond into the zone. That one's going to be knocked away by Vejmelka. Rebound's going to be touched up by Utah. And at the tail end of the second, Utah's going to have a penalty here.
Utah penalty to number 9, Clayton Keller. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 19:58.
Definitely be a carryover. Faceoff's going to be deep in the Utah zone, though. Wings could just score one right here. That'd be amazing. They win the faceoff. Kasper gets a shot there. It's kicked away. And they get a chance. But that's it as they win the faceoff, and we are done with 2 periods of play here from Little Caesars Arena. Score after 2. Still 1-0 Utah. Second intermission report will be short. Let's get into it. 2 periods of play. Same story. Wings get a couple of chances on the power play there in that second period of play and do not capitalize. They have a good chunk of their third power play heading into this third period of play, though, so we'll see how that goes. Shots so far through 2. Utah had 9 in the second for a 2-period total of 25. Detroit with 13 in that second for a 2-period total of 22. Utah is 1 for 4. Those were the chances they had. They didn't have any power plays in that second period of play. Detroit is 0 for 2 officially with 3 shots on net. With their power play opportunities, they're working on their third, heading into the third. And that's where we're going right now. Wings on the power play to start this third period of play. A power play that has been deadly. They've been so streaky, this Red Wings team. Looking back at since January, I mean, honestly, since the first of the year, Detroit was kind of like 1 on, 1 off, a win and a loss. But then starting January 25th, they beat Tampa. And then they rattle off 4 in a row, and then they rattle off 4 losses in a row, then 3 wins in a row, and now they're working on a 2-game losing streak coming in here tonight. So if the stats bear out, they'll probably lose here tonight and then rattle off another 5 wins, if you will. But we need them to win here tonight as they have lost position here in the Atlantic Division. We talked about that at the start of this game. Face off at center ice. Raymond has possession, but he gave it away. Utah's bringing it back into the zone. Cooley, shorthanded. That one's wide of the net. Picked up by Sider. The Wings will try to move it back. Sider gets a good pass left side. Up over the line. Here's Kasper for Detroit. That one's knocked away. Kasper just has not bared out. Schmaltz gets it back out. Center ice, penalty's over. Keller's back. Wings are 0 for 3. Keller has it at center ice. He's over the line. He'll take it. Shot there is knocked away. He's got 4. He leads the team in shots tonight. Kasper's got 5 for Detroit. I don't know why he keeps being the guy taking the shots. It's given away. Center ice. Schmaltz will turn it back. His shot is knocked away. And the second liners will be out there. Early here in this third period, still 1-0 Utah. It's not the game that I expected. Never is. That's what makes this both maddening and interesting at the same time. DeBrincat has it for Detroit. Through center ice. Works the left side. Here's Kane. He's got a step. He's moving into the zone. Kane with a shot. He scores. The Red Wings tie it. Look at this, guys. This game is not over. Kane's 31st of the season. We're tied at 1. the only assists. And the line had been the top line for Detroit through their winning streak. Scores another one here because they've been relegated to the second line. We're tied. Face off back to center ice. Utah wins it. Kerfoot has it. He'll move it back into the zone. Penalty coming to Detroit here.
Scored by number 88, Patrick Kane.
Kerfoot moves for a shot, gets it in. Oh, it's knocked away by a Lion. Puck is loose. It's going to be touched up by Detroit. I mean, why? Keller and Kerfoot and Edmondson are getting into it. It looks like we might have a fight here. Not a lot of major penalties in my games. But now Kerfoot and Edmondson are being untangled. And they're going to both go off for 5.
Utah penalty to number 15, Alexander Kerfoot. And Detroit penalty to number 77, Simon Edmondson. 5 minutes each for fighting. Time of the penalties, 4 minutes.
So we'll bring the third liners out there. We'll probably see the fourth liners that we normally don't see. Actually, we won't do that. We'll see how this works out. Face-off will be at center ice. Things tie it here. Early in this third, on a goal by Patrick Kane. Bain and Rasmussen are in for the face-off. Kings win it. Taken by Hull here after the win. Hull gave it away. Jersey will take it. Jersey back into the zone now. He's going to get a shot on that. Hang on a second. That one's blocked. I was going to say, it was the same nonsense. Working back the other way. Kept in. Kraus took it away. Try to get around Tarasenko. He does. He'll get a chance down low. That's knocked away by Lyon. It's grabbed by Gustafson. Knocked down at center ice. Taken away. McBain now will bring it back into the zone. His shot is kicked away. And Gustafson will try it again. Couldn't get it out. It's kept in. Alimata has it now. His shot is kicked away. It's brought back by Soderblom for Detroit. Through center ice. He's hit heavily. Doan took it away from him. He'll move it back into the zone again. That one's kicked away. Rebound's grabbed by Gustafson. And Wings will move it out again. Gustafson now. Good pass left side. Here's Soderblom back into the zone. He's getting it all the way down low. That shot on net. They score on a breakaway goal. Elmer Soderblom for Detroit gives them the first lead of the night. On a great pass by Gustafson. And Rasmussen will pick up assists on this one. The third line comes through here. Soderblom's 4th of the season. Top 2 lines for Detroit have been the real goal scorers for them. But the third line comes through here. Gives Detroit the lead. 2-1 now. Top liners will be out there. Larkin against Cooley back at center ice. Wings win it. Kasper has it.
His fourth of the season.
Give it away. Schmaltz will take possession. Back into the wing zone now. That shot is knocked away.
And number 27, Michael Rasmussen.
Kasper will take possession again. Give it away at center ice. Keller will turn it back in. That one's also kicked away. This time Larkin will grab it for Detroit. Give it away again here. Cooley takes it now. Another paltry save on the 36th shot for Utah. And here's Kasper back into the zone now. His shot's going to be knocked away. Cooley will turn it back for Utah. Penalty coming to Detroit here. The majors were done. To Edvinsson and Kerfoot, they come back out, and Larkin goes in. Gives Utah a power play opportunity here.
Detroit penalty to number 71, Dylan Larkin. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 11:20.
Face off just outside of the wing zone. Wings lead it 2-1 here. Utah wins that face off. Power play unit working with it. They're going to work over the line. Sergachev works it over to Schmaltz. Let's say work one more time. Schmaltz works it in on net. It's kicked away. There you go. I did it. I said work 3 times in a row. And now Kasper works it back out to center ice. Oh, man. Cooley works it back. It's worked away from him by Sherratt. Sherratt can't work it out, though. It's worked away from him by Cooley. Oh, goodness gracious. Shot on net's kicked away there by Lyon. Rebound's picked up by Keller. Thought Raymond had possession. Keller took it. That one's on net. It's knocked away. Rebound's grabbed up by Sider. And he works it up the boards back out to center ice. Penalty just about done. Working back with it is Keller. He works it up over the red wing line. He works it around Raymond. And works it in on net again. That one's worked to the corner off the shot by Keller. And it bounces to Kasper. And he works it up the boards back out to center ice. Larkin's back on the ice. Red Wings kill off the power play. Cooley now skates with it over the wings line. Gets a shot from there that's knocked away. Kasper will try to turn it out. Penalty coming this time to Sergachev as he works his way to the bench, the penalty bench. And the Wings have another power play. They're fourth. They have yet to score on the power play tonight.
Utah penalty to number 98, Mikhail Sergachev. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 14:40.
Face off. Won by Detroit. Kasper with it. Gets a pass over there to Raymond. He's going to move it down low. Raymond with a shot there that's knocked away. Vamelka with the save. Marino knocks it back out to center ice. Working back here. Work. Larkin. Give it away. Marino takes it away. Knocks it back out. All the way back into the wing zone. One more chance here as Raymond moves it back into the zone. Shot there deflected in front off of Kasper. His 7th shot now. It's kicked away by Vamelka. And Schmaltz works it out. Penalty's over. See what Utah's going to do about pulling their goalie. They will here. Gunther is the extra attacker. Schmaltz gave it away. Wings move it back. Larkin looking at that empty net, and he fires it right into it. The Wings are likely going to win here tonight as Larkin scores the empty netter. His 42nd of the season. It is now 3-1 Detroit. Back to center ice. Utah wins it. Here's Marino. Gets it to Schmaltz, left side. They're back into the zone again. Shot there is going to be knocked into the crowd off of the stick of Schmaltz and the left pad of Lyon. Well, the face-off deep in the wing zone now. One by Utah. Sergachev will get the shot there. That's knocked away. Wings move it back out. Here's Sider, left side. Gets it to Casper. He's back into the zone. He's gotten so many chances tonight, and this one is going to be knocked away, and the game will be over. The Wings win it tonight. They get one back in the win column with a 3-1 victory over the Utah Hockey Club. We'll be back with a post-game report here from Detroit. Just a moment. Post-game report here from Little Caesars Arena. Fans are filing out of the arena here. This will be the last. Wings are going to head on a 2-game road trip after this game tonight against Washington and Ottawa, a couple of Eastern Conference opponents. But they skate out of here. They wake up in the third period for 3 goals and win it here tonight. Shots in that third period, Utah with 18 shots for a game total of 43. They ended up 1 for 5 on the power play with 12 shots on goal. Detroit had 8 shots in that third. 3 of them went in the net. They ended up with 30 overall. They were 0 for 4 on the power play, so they won despite not scoring at all on the power play, which is a rare feat for them. They typically need to score 1 or more power play goals in order to win a game. That's what we've seen in recent wins for them. The winning goaltender tonight, Alex Lyon. He got the win, turning away 42 of 43 shots. Again, he gave up that goal early, the power play goal, and then he shut them down, turning away 27 shots. I mean, 42. 27 shots through 2 periods that they weren't able to get in past him. For the Wings, goals in that third period, Patrick Kane scored from DeBrincat, his 31st of the season. 3:49 was the time. Soderblom ended up with the game winner, his 4th of the season at 8 minutes from Gustafsson and Rasmussen. And then the captain Larkin added an empty netter at 18 minutes for his 42nd game of the season. So we'll wait to see what happens in the Tampa game, but if Detroit wins tonight and Tampa loses, Detroit goes back into third place in the Atlantic Division, heading into Washington. They're the top team in the Metropolitan Division, and then they'll head to Ottawa to play another team, another division opponent. Pull up the standings. I was looking, it was the exact same form that I was just looking at. So Detroit, Detroit is sitting in 7th position overall in the Eastern Conference, but they win, they get the 74th point, so they'll jump over Tampa to 3rd place in the Atlantic Division. Again, depending on what Tampa does tonight. Tampa is playing in Buffalo. Their game is almost wrapping up, and I'm not going to tell you because I don't know. Actually, let's look. So then we can be upset. If Buffalo, who is the lowest team in the Atlantic, March 6. Buffalo and Tampa. Yeah, Tampa won tonight, 6-5. So they'll stay in third position, even though Detroit won. So Tampa really has the upper hand right now. Detroit needs to keep winning, and they need Tampa to lose in order for them to solidify third position in the Atlantic. But right now they're going to stay where they are, even though they won here tonight, because Tampa won in a rally comeback against Buffalo here tonight, 6-5. So that's, you know what? This is March hockey. The real Red Wings, they fell apart. Tomorrow is the trade deadline here, so expect a lot of moves between the teams. And Detroit will head into Washington tomorrow to face off against the Capitals. But the final here tonight, the Utah Hockey Club is defeated by your Detroit Red Wings 3-1. This is Stratman Hockey. We appreciate you listening. We hope you stayed for the whole broadcast. If you didn't, what are you going to do? It's long. It's a long video. But we do hope you enjoy the broadcast and consider subscribing if you listen. Have a good one. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.